Hi, everybody. This is Andrew Patno. Thank you for tuning in. I do want to get started by apologizing for using my computer mic rather than my Blue Yeti mic. My cable for my or my cord rather, for my Blue Yeti mic, it was severed during my transition from where I used to live to where I live now. Just gonna have to deal with the computer audio at least for now until I can get and replace that cord. However, in the meantime, while I do that, let's go ahead and cover some cryptocurrency news here. And really, the big news is the fact that Bitcoin is just about to hit that 10,000 price mark, which I believe it will at some point in a very, very, very near future, as well as Ethereum going to 500 and so on and so forth. Litecoin going to 91.28 will be hitting $100, I suspect. And you know the game. If you've been following the cryptocurrency market, you know that these coins are going to they're going to have their corrections, but as soon as they have their corrections, they're going to bounce right back up to where they are, and will be going even higher from here. I think as long as the banks continue to decide to print money and inflate the purchasing power away from the fiat dollar, the more money that's just going to slosh into the cryptocurrency markets. That's just how it is right now. And most of you are aware of this. Some of you maybe you're kind of new and just reading up on this for the very first time. But I have to say, as a newbie, and I do consider myself as a newbie, even though I've sort of been playing around with this for about a couple of years. I knew of Bitcoin a couple of years ago and did my research and read some books. And of course, there's a pretty cool documentary out on Netflix, and yeah, you just check that out, and very, very informative. And that sort of leads me into my next question, or my next topic is, will the cryptocurrency technology, the blockchain technology, will that replace banks? I think that's the biggest question that everybody has. Will the blockchain technology be so incredibly innovative to the point where banks are completely obsolete, and that maybe 30, 40 years from now, having a bank would essentially be as rare as a blockbuster rental store is now. You know what I mean? Is cryptocurrency the modern day Redbox, or a modern day rental box, or modern day Netflix? Are cryptocurrencies, because what I notice with cryptocurrency is, regardless of what coin you own, is that it's so easy to transfer from one medium to another medium. And what I mean by that is, I went to Coinbase earlier today. I bought some Ethereum, and all I used was my debit card. So I used my debit card to buy this. And instantly, I received my Ethereum. I put it in my wallet. I exchanged it for some salt coins. There, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, there's no going from one account to another account. There's no talking to tellers or customer service people. With the great thing about cryptocurrency is it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but the great thing about it is you own your financial livelihood with this market. There's nobody, with you holding your hand and walking you through this, which is great. However, when it comes to the financial world, a lot of the people that are doing the hand holding are the ones that are really invested in themselves rather than being invested in their customers. It's like the whole 401k scam. You know what I mean? Like, you put so much of your money into this product, right? And the people that are servicing you have their own products in-house that they want to purchase, and they get a commission for whatever they're selling. So they may be putting you in a position where you're going to lose everything that you have, but they don't care because they're making commission on whatever they can get you into. So that's what I mean is the cryptocurrency market, generally speaking, allows you to take the middleman away from your financial life, and it enables you to make your own financial decisions, unlike putting your money in a 401k. And I do understand that 401ks and other retirement uh, ventures out there, the products, I mean, does allow you to be able to choose what you want to purchase, what you don't want to purchase. Like there's different products out there, and I do understand that. However, the whole idea of going to a bank and the whole idea of working with people that are making money based upon how they can kind of swindle you into one product or another, that just leads me to believe that the banking industry as a whole just doesn't have they're the best for you. Or it's not they're not serving you like you need to be serviced as a customer. You know what I mean? They're not doing anything for you. So my question is why in the world in the digital age, why in the world would we trust banks now? And another thing too is, when you look at all the different types of regulations that are out there, in the SEC, what the SEC tries to do, whatever. It's these regulations are there to help the banks. You know what I mean? They're there to help the banks be able to continue to grow and make more profits and try to steal as much of your money as they possibly can. So You know, uh, and that's really what's going on here, I think. And this is just a rant, so I apologize. I will put this in the title as a rant type video. And like I said, I really had nothing else to do tonight other than just to do a video. So why the hell not, right? So, and I think that's why you see Bitcoin go to 10,000 dollars a coin. And I think that's why you're seeing Ethereum going to hit $500. You're seeing these cryptocurrencies rise and rise and rise simply because people are deciding, you know what? I really don't want my money in a bank. I don't want my money in a bank. It's not easily transferable, like I said earlier. And why not give this new technology a chance? And going back to this whole blockchain idea, this whole blockchain thing where every transaction is recorded onto this blockchain and the blockchain can't be deleted or nothing can be changed. Now, that doesn't mean that the technology is perfect, but you literally can put anything and everything on a blockchain, right? I mean, a grocery store could put their products on a blockchain in keeping track of inventory. And I believe I read somewhere that Walmart was already doing that, where they're building up a blockchain type inventory, uh, you know, uh, product where they can just keep track of inventory a lot easier than the way they're able to do it now. Uh, and of course, blockchain technology can extend out all the way out in the real estate market. A blockchain can easily keep track of the different types of houses that are in the market, the different types of houses that are being negotiated on, the ones that are being sold or have been sold. What else can blockchain do? I mean, blockchain, cell phone companies, absolutely, cell phone companies could utilize a blockchain type technology to not only keep track of inventory, but to keep track of sales. How much of this phone they're selling and how much of that phone they're selling and how much profit they're making in this product, how much profit they're making in that product, so on and so forth. So in going in schools too, I mean, the education environment, blockchain is very much a viability in that you basically put every student in a blockchain type system, and in this blockchain, you keep track of the student's progress from, let's say, kindergarten all the way up through high school, so to speak, and maybe even wherever they go, if they go to college or they go to some I can't think. They go to some trade school. They go to a trade school or something like that. You have blockchain technology being able to keep track of that. So the technology is out there, I think, to be able to do away with maybe insurance companies and do away with, let's say, car sales. People out there that are they're selling cars and stuff like that. Blockchain could eliminate the bureaucratic nature of trying to originate loans so that someone can go out and buy a car. So what else? What else can cryptocurrency do? I've been looking at different coins, and I've been very interested in this Bat coin, the Brave browser that the guy who was a CEO or a founder of Mozilla and also was the founder of JavaScript is behind that project. And the one thing I find that's really neat about the project is the fact that you can get paid by watching ads. Not only that, you can then take that money and then pay the content creators for the work that they're doing. So it's almost like what Steam is doing with their blogging website. However, you know, the only problem is you can't actually withdraw any tokens from the BAT browser. You can't withdraw tokens. The only thing that you can really do for now is to pay pay content creators. So that's kind of the downfall of that one. But anyways, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Again, it's just a rant video. If you made it this far, thank you. God bless and take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.